They're a deeply misunderstood group of the internet community, a group of people that engage in a relatively new hobby which has led to a slew of misleading tags against them. I'm of course talking about furries, a group of individuals that dress up in mascot-like costumes called fursuits, and for some of them this is no side attraction but a way of life.
It's more than that now, it's literally become all I see, breathe and think. So it's become a little bit more than a hobby. It kind of it's getting to the point where it's a little bit out of control, but that's fine. I promise I still have friends outside of the fandom, I think. Hi, I'm Gabby, I am 18 and I make fursuits. People give me their designs and then I make them for them. For me, it's more about making the people who are paying for the costumes really, really happy. You guys went to the meet, but the weekly fur meet where you all go on a walk. A bunch of us held back to get some photos done on the grass and stuff. And there's this little kid, and there was two little kids and their mother. And one of the little kids had clearly been in hospital. She had her entire arm case, she had drips in and stuff like that. She had a band on, and I was like, oh, okay. And so I take my head off, because I was only in partial, which means like wearing little clothes. So I took my head off and I went over and chat and introduced myself to the mother. I asked the little girl, I said, do you want to put on Sky? And she said, yes. And I'm like, there you go, you can put her on. And of course the little girl is like this big. So there's this little Sky running around like this, and she didn't want to take her off. It was the most adorable thing ever, and it was so sweet. And I'm like, yes, this is why I do this now.
Hi, I'm Connor, and Gabby's helped me design my own persona.
There you go.
Back in high school, no one talked to me, and I ended up, hanging out a lot on chat rooms because I never had any real friends. And one thing led to another. One night at chat room, and he said, "Have you ever heard of the Furry Society?" And I was like, "Huh?" Like one thing led to another, and that's how I got into it.
It's about creativity. It's about self-expression. It's about embracing a love of anthropomorphic characters, and it's just generally letting your imagination run wild and not being ashamed to do that. Being able to share your creativity with like-minded people. That's what furries are about.
The fandom is built around the idea you can be what you want to be, and then for a lot of people who are part of the wider gay community and whatever other acronym, I can't remember the whole thing off the top of my head. Some people who want to be something that they can't be, like, it's hard if you want to be female and you want to become male, or it's hard if you want to be something very specific, like, it's hard if you're a human being and you wish that you were a dragon. And I think the furry fandom caters to that idea that you can kind of be whatever you want to be, especially if you have an online presence. Like, before the online age, it was very small, but once you could go online and become whoever you wanted to be, then it kind of took off, because then people really can truly kind of behave how they want to behave and act how they want to act.
The furry movement remains to be largely misunderstood. However, these individuals have found acceptance and a safe haven within the fur-cladded community.
For me, I do this to come and entertain people. I don't come and do it for popularity, I don't do it for money, I don't do it for any of that rubbish.
Anybody else paying for the barbecue?
I just come to make people happy.
People that pay.